So Vision IAS has started a new program, which is an integrated Lakshya program for prelims as well as mains, in which you will be, assigned high quality professional mentors who will guide you through this process. And not only in terms of practice tests, but we will also help students organize skills-based sessions. So Lakshya Mentor is not just your mentor for your academic guidance, but your mentor will be your friend, will be your constant support system.
Hello dear aspirants, I am Vishal Salsekar and I welcome you all for this special series of discussion organized by Vision IAS. UPSC preparation demands consistency and smart work, and this 2025 related preparation for an aspirant will be very crucial to manage all these things. To discuss these aspects, I am joined by Geetika Ma'am, who is the faculty of Vision IAS. Welcome ma'am.
Hello Vishal.
So ma'am, as we are moving towards 2025 session, what are the kind of key challenges that you are expecting the newbie is facing with respect to this particular preparation?
So students who are appearing for 2024 are already full throttled into the preparation because the exam is just a few days away. But 2025 students are currently somewhere in their phase where they are facing a dilemma or a dichotomy with respect to what should be the optional that they take, what are the subjects, in GS they should focus on, what are the resources they should refer to, whether they should just focus on acquiring knowledge and content, or whether they should focus on answer writing practice, solve MCQs. So there are, there's an overload of information. In our times, the problem was there were not enough resources when we were preparing, but now the resources are plenty. So the students who are planning to appear in 2025, especially for the first time, they are currently overwhelmed with a lot of information.
Exactly. And what should be, according to you, is the strategy for the 2025 related candidates for this preparation?
Well, the exam is about 1 year away, so generally we recommend students that they should by now have decided their optional and maybe just done one reading or one understanding of the syllabus. In general studies, they should primarily focus on mains or maybe have an integrated approach towards prelims and mains, and just write 3 to 4 months right before the prelims examination, like it would be held next year somewhere around this time, they should primarily focus solely on prelims.
Exactly. So ma'am, in this whole preparation journey, where do you see the role of a mentor? Because these days we are seeing that the role of mentor became very crucial, right? And everybody is talking regarding the mentoring only. So what do you think the role of mentoring these days?
Well, Vishal, mentor is someone who is your friend, philosopher, guide in any journey.
Right.
Whether it is celebrities, whether it is world leaders, whether it is athletes, anybody, they all need mentors, because without mentors, you are directionless. You are like a rudderless boat and you don't want to be in that position. So having a mentor is like having a hand-holding experience, someone who's already been through that journey, who has understood the ups and downs of that journey. That experience comes in very handy. So having a mentor is like having a friend, like a go-to person with whom you can go to with your queries, with your problems, if you're lacking motivation. So mentor is someone who's extremely important and critical in this journey.
Right. As you have said, the Arjun needs a Krishna.
Absolutely.
Right, to sail through this preparation.
Right.
So now ma'am, coming to the solution regarding these things, what Vision IAS is providing in terms of an integrated approach towards the mentoring?
So Vision IAS has started a new program, which is an integrated Lakshya program for prelims as well as mains. Before this, we had separate programs for prelims and mains, but we have realized that having an integrated program makes your preparation very wholesome. So for example, if I am reading a topic, fundamental rights, so it does not mean that the questions on fundamental rights will only be asked in prelims or only be asked in mains. I can have, this topic can be covered in both ways. So probably as a student, I am looking for the kind of practice, kind of guidance where how every topic has to be studied from both prelims as well as mains point of view.
Okay, so ma'am, what are the features that makes this particular program different from the other programs?
What makes this program unique is that, first of all, it's a 15-month long program. So that is a considerable amount of time in which you will be, assigned high quality professional mentors who will guide you through this process. In addition to that, you will have the opportunity to practice multiple tests. So whether it is in the form of a customized test series or it is in the form of Lakshya Prelims practice tests, Lakshya Mains practice tests. So you will have access to a lot of tests, continuous rigorous preparation, and a strategy will be devised, a customized strategy will be devised for each student according to his strengths and weaknesses. And of course, with tests come regular assessments, feedbacks and improvement.
Exactly. So ma'am, as we are seeing, a lot of working professionals are also like a part of this particular preparation journey. So if I may ask you, like, what is an ideal candidate for this particular program?
Well, look, an ideal candidate, of course, is someone who's willing to work hard, first of all, in the UPSC preparation. But specifically for this program, I would recommend someone who has a vague or understanding of the UPSC demand, the syllabus, what all it entails, and someone who's willing to make an effort of self-study. So if you don't want to probably, join any institute per se for a, full round classroom course, you can always join this course where you will get access to all the resources, including a mentor. And it is also suitable, like you said, for working professionals, people who probably don't have the time but who need constant guidance and a strategic revision plan which they can follow and just parallelly keep on their preparation on the track along with their jobs.
Okay. So now ma'am, as you have talked regarding the practice and the revision, and I think these are the core features that this particular program is going to provide.
Right.
And for this UPSC preparation journey also, like, it is also suggested that reading a book 10 times is always better than reading 10 books differently,
Absolutely.
single time only.
Absolutely.
So how this particular program is going to provide certain kind of like strategic revision along with the practice?
So strategic revision means that you are focusing on the more important topics in a more detailed manner, and those topics which probably do not or have not carried much weightage so far, you are maybe giving less importance to that. This strategic revision is very important from UPSC perspective because the syllabus is so vast and so wide that you feel that everything under the sun can be asked. But it's not possible to prepare everything under the sun. You do need a strategic plan, keeping the previous year question trends in mind, keeping other exams conducted by UPSC like CAPF, CDS. You can predict what could be the possible questions. So this strategic revision only comes from a person who can really who has been in this process for a very long time. Now, under strategic revision, we give our, in this program, we will give our students some daily and some weekly revision targets. We will tell them that this is what you should be doing today, and which is also customized according to the students' capacity, how much time they have, how much previous knowledge or base they already have. Depending on that, we will give them a strategic revision plan. And after this revision plan, we will also have mentoring sessions. Right, so the mentor will guide you whether you're on track or not. There will be group mentoring sessions, individual mentoring sessions, there will be quizzes. So all sorts of feedback and regular assessment will be done in this program according to the requirement of a student.
Right, ma'am. So ma'am, previously there used to be different programs like Lakshya Prelims, Lakshya Mains.
Right.
Now what's this different aspect that this particular integrated program consisting apart from these two? And in general, if I'll also ask you, like, what is the difference in general in terms of integrated preparation and preparing for prelims and mains separately?
So when we tell students to focus on prelims in the let's say last 3 months, or currently like the 24 batch students would be preparing, we tell them to practice rigorously MCQs, and do that in a simulated examination environment. Likewise, when a student goes to appear for mains, we tell them to practice answer writing, to write as many mocks as possible. Now, this integrated approach combines both the strategies. It combines both the strategies in a way that not only your static portion, but also current affairs, or everything that you've been reading in the newspaper, how it can be applied in both phases of the exam. Because you need to clear both the exams,
Exactly.
Prelims and main stage in order to qualify.
Yes, ma'am. So now ma'am, coming to the resource management, and in the starting remarks only you have said that the plenty of resources are available these days, and generally this confuses students rather than guiding the aspirants.
Absolutely.
So in Lakshya, like how this resource management will be done, like what kind of resources or the kind of like material that we are going to provide to the aspirant, and how these materials are going to help.
So in Lakshya, students get the best of Vision in terms of the material that we provide them. First is we give them a subject-wise strategy document as to what should be covered in each and every subject, what should be the approach to tackle that subject. We give them value-added material. So value-added material of that particular subject, quick revision material, which means you don't have to go through long pages of text. You can just see infographics, you can see tables and charts and quickly revise whatever you have studied in your static books. In addition to that, all the Vision IAS material that is available on the website, that is available to them, and of course the value added material that is there for the students on the portal. So all this material, and to top it all, not to miss, the most important thing that they will get access to is the Sandhan personalized test series, in which students have the option of selecting a topic and a subtopic. So like from the syllabus, for example, if I want to choose banking, if I want to attempt questions on banking, I can go to Sandhan's personalized test series. I can create a personalized test for myself and test myself primarily on the topics. So I can not only test myself on one specific topic, I can also club two subjects. So the whole joy of creating my own test and then improving on it, creating a self-improvement test, all these features come with Sandhan personalized test series.
Right, ma'am. And also, ma'am, what about the format of the like sessions or the classes that are being part of this particular program? Like how the sessions are going to take place, individually or in a group wise manner?
There will be both kinds of sessions. There will be both group sessions and individual sessions also, depending on the student's requirement. Sometimes some students really enjoy studying in a group. It gives them a kick, you know, it gives them a sense of peer competition. It gives them a sense of brotherhood, you know, that okay, fraternity feeling that okay, everyone is traveling in the same boat. So sometimes group sessions help, and sometimes individual sessions work for someone who really wants sole attention. So we provide both kinds of support.
Okay, that's very nicely arranged sessions. Yeah. Okay, so ma'am, now coming to the current affairs. So it is often said that current affairs are kind of like ocean, because we exactly don't know like what is the depth that UPSC might be asking regarding the current affairs. Right. So in this particular Lakshya Prelims and Mains integrated program, how we are like planning to cover the current affairs in general in terms of sessions?
So students get access to our updated current affairs, which are devised and which have been created after a thorough study of multiple newspapers and websites. So current affairs is very important from that point of view. And UPSC is focuses more on current affairs in terms of motivation, deriving motivation from questions. Okay. So students will have access to updated current affairs material, and this material will be constantly discussed in their mentoring sessions. The current affairs news based questions will be there in their mentoring sessions. All the magazines, current affairs magazine and material has the provision of attempting tests immediately, which you can cover after the current affairs has been covered. So everything is there to give a holistic all-round preparation of current affairs.
And I think bureaucratic as well as the toppers session are also part of these kind of like mentoring.
Yes, absolutely. In fact, our toppers like Animesh and rank 2, rank 10, rank 13, these are toppers who enrolled in this program of Lakshya and who have derived the maximum benefit out of this.
Exactly. So I think these kind of insights from their side will also, along with the mentoring support, they are going to help the aspirants.
Yes, absolutely.
Exactly. Absolutely. So now ma'am, coming to another crucial aspect of the prelims examination, the CSAT. Yes. So the students are very much fearful regarding CSAT. So is the CSAT also part of this particular program?
Yes, Vishal. See, the program makes sure that you crack this paper, prelims and mains. So CSAT is a very critical component that students should tackle right at the start of their preparation and not wait till the end, because the nature of the CSAT paper is becoming a little unpredictable. And we know of many good qualified students who, maybe under overconfidence or for whatever reasons could not not qualify CSAT and your whole preparation goes for a toss. So it is recommended that CSAT should be taken up right at the start, and which is why CSAT will be covered in this program. And not only in terms of practice tests, but we will also help students organize skills based sessions. So if you want to improve, let's say, your quantitative analysis skills, or you want to improve your logical reasoning skills, all these sessions will also be organized for students, particularly for CSAT, so that they can improve on their competence.
So I think that will be great, because many of the candidates, they are confused in the CSAT, like from where to cover maths, from where to cover reasoning part or the RC part. So I think that will be very comprehensive approach then.
Yes.
Now, ma'am, coming to the non-academic aspect, though I am saying non-academic, but not necessarily non-academic, because the pressure and the anxiety related aspects are going to impact your academic performance also. So is there like any kind of plan to include these aspects also in the Lakshya mentoring program?
Yes. So Lakshya mentor is not just your mentor for your academic guidance, but your mentor will be your friend, will be your constant support system, will be your, confidant to whom you can just go and share whatever you're feeling. There will be special motivational sessions which will be organized. Constant encouragement will be given to the students, psychological support, all sorts of, mental health issues will also be dealt with. And this is an equally critical aspect of this examination, because UPSC exam is not a sprint, it's a marathon. It requires a long sustained effort in one direction, and that level of focus and determination cannot come without having someone to fall back on. And this is exactly what the mentor will do for you.
Right. I think the mentor's role is very, very crucial, and mentor is at the center of this particular
Absolutely.
program.
Mentor is your go-to person, and the hard work and the guidance is yours. The hard work and the preparation is yours, but the guidance and the strategic direction in which your preparation would be moving is the mentor's responsibility.
So thank you very much, ma'am, for this. Now, ma'am, my last message to you, like though the time is a lot available with the 2025 students, but still they also sometimes need certain kind of motivation from the faculty.
Right.
So what kind of like piece of word that you want to share with the aspirants?
Well, I just want to tell the students, first of all, there's not too much time. This is one mistake that students who are appearing the next year, they feel, oh, abhi bahut time hai, I can pick up, I can probably cover up. The nature of this examination is that it's very dynamic. By the time you really start getting into the preparation seriously, there will be 6-7 months of current affairs which is piled up, right? There are optional subjects to cover, there is general studies. So everything starts piling up towards the end. So don't make that mistake of thinking there is too much time. Right now is the time to start your preparation in a very sustained fashion, which you can, continue for the next, let's say, 1.5 years. And this is exactly what is required. Students or people who have cracked this exam in the first attempt have managed to maintain that momentum for the last 1.5 years. So now is the time to start, get going and keep on going.
Okay, so that was like very kind of like motivating piece of message, because that time runs away very quickly. And we just right now we are sitting in 2024. Next year also like it will be a similar kind of time. Absolutely. And the prelims of 2025 will be very near. Okay, so ma'am, thank you very much for this insightful session. And I think the students might have got a lot of insights regarding the Lakshya Prelims and Mains integrated program, and I think they might be utilizing maximum out of it, because the way you have highlighted the things regarding practice, revision, current affairs and all the other needed aspects, including the mentoring support, is very, very crucial for in general also in the preparation journey.
Absolutely.
So thank you very much.
Thank you, Vishal. Thank you for having me.
So with this, we came to an end to this particular conversation session. And the Prelims and Mains Lakshya Integrated Program is a very crucial aspect to make sure your preparation journey very smooth for the 2025 related attempts. So thank you very much for joining this session, and best of luck for your examination. Thank you.